What's going on YouTube? Today's video gonna be a little bit different. Besides that, welcome back to the channel. All my bow players, please come to the front of the class, please. We need to talk, we need to have a discussion. A lot of y'all are new, man. Even when I make this and then I'm on to play wilds or I'm playing any different games, a lot of y'all are new coming to my channel, and I do help a lot of y'all, and I really am appreciative of the support that y'all give me. But a lot of new people are coming in, and I've noticed that some of y'all ex-COD players or ex-CSGO players or you like used to play shooting game, which makes sense why you would want to main the bow. But some of you just come from Dark Souls, but mainly a lot of you are like ex-shooters, so some of you have a sense of competitiveness. I like competitiveness. I understand where it's coming from. It's just that when you come to this game, a lot of y'all think that is a one thing answer all your questions, especially about meta. Me being in the speedrunning scene for like almost a year, probably like 9-10 months now, I've learned a lot. And one thing I noticed a lot in this game, specifically for bow, is meta is subjective. Pretty much element is meta in this game. We can all agree on that, but everybody is tied up on, yo, should I use Safi? Should I use KT? Should I use just a regular class? And I'm gonna just tell you that every situation is different on this game. So a lot of competitive third person, first person shooter players have never played a game like Monster Hunter World, so they're trying to figure out like what's the one thing that I can go to kind of just destroy every monster. And I'm here to tell you that that's not going to happen ever. That's the beauty of Monster Hunter World, is that this game has so many options and you can make so many classes to fit specific situations that there is no one answer to everything. And mind you, everybody's play style is different, so it's impossible to make a class that everybody is going to adapt to. That's why if you look at any big YouTubers that make videos about Monster Hunter World and they give classes, they will say that you should change them based on your specific play styles. You shouldn't copy anybody's class and expect just to be the best person in the game. I know new players are doing that, and I want you to stop, because I used to do that. I played this game for 6 years. I never took it serious though. I was an average player until recently, like last year. That's why I started to make content. My first video is probably 10 months or 11 to 9 months ago. So I just started making content on this game. I felt like I knew enough information and I was good enough at the game to explain this. So when I'm telling you that I know people are doing this, I know people are doing this. So the beauty about this game is that every creature is different. One thing I learned from speedrunning for almost a year now is that every time I fight a new monster and I look at who I respect as a speedrunner to get more data to understand how to fight the monster and to see what they do, sometimes my plan or what they do is not exactly what I need to follow. Sometimes you need to take your own path. So for instance, for my Velcana run, I was trying to get sub 5 and I could never do it, but I had to make specific changes to my class, and I had to change the script of what I was doing for the monster. When I say the script, basically that's a speedrunner's term for like what's the game plan once you get into the game, right? So usually when people say script, when they're talking about speedrunning, they're talking about their plan for the whole speedrun to achieve the time. New, and you really want to find out what's the meta about this game. The meta has already been drawn out in many of my videos, and even if you go back to Titus 69, a lot of the OGs, they'll tell you really good meta sets. The thing is that I've adjusted those classes because I was once a beginner too. So I've looked at all of those videos and I made a custom classes to fit my certain play style, and actually just made little tiny tweaks. Sometimes it's the exact same classes as some of the OGs put. Over time I have learned to change these classes and make them fit my play style. So I just want to iterate again that you cannot just pick one meta on this game and be satisfied. I think you should go for every meta and try to experiment as much as possible to figure out what's the best for you. I really wanted to express that just because I heard that question a lot, and I just want you to understand that there's no one answer fits all. That's why in every video I'll tell you to study the monster. I always tell you that in every single monster, study the monster and make adjustments to the class that fits your specific play style, because nobody else plays like you. If you believe it or not, you're unique. You have a different reaction time than I do. You may react to this better than I do. You may have a higher IQ, so you're able to learn faster than I do, but I might have a harder work ethic, so at the end of the day I'll be better than you, even though you you have a higher IQ, you can learn faster than me, you're not as dedicated as me. So it's a lot of different things that separate people on this game. That's why it's amazing and I like it. I'm not gonna get too much into that, but that's pretty much the gist of what I wanted to say too. Another thing too, if you ever wanted to get into speedrunning, let me know so I can make more content about that. But while I'm talking about speedrunning, I wanted to talk about how to get into it pretty much. So to get into speedrunning, you don't have to do nothing but to start up a quest and see how fast you do it. That's how you get into speedrunning. And speedrunning is not like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to just be the best right off the bat. You have to ease your way into speedrunning. So just try it by yourself first. You know, try Fatalis or wherever you want to try, and just try to beat your time. Get a real time, a consecutive time that you know you always get, then just start trying to ease the time off. While speed runners just keep fighting the monsters, think of different scripts, try different armor. Maybe you need this, maybe you need that. You need to experiment. You want to get into speed running, and you can start at any level too. You don't need to have in game, even though it would be preferable if you did do that. That would just make more sense. But you can start speed running even if you are low rank, high rank. You know, it's really all about experience. So another thing too, I just want to tell all the new people, I'm telling you all of this with a grain of salt. I do want you to slow the down and enjoy the game. I've been playing this for 6 years because I like the game, not because I wanted to be a pro, not because I wanted to retire playing this. I've been playing this game because it's simply a fun game. The AI adapts to your play style and it makes the game fun. You can play this with multiple friends and have a good time. You can be competitive with your friends and see what's the best. It's just a lot of elements that make this game fun. I've been playing it because it's fun at the end of the day. I've been wanting a challenge, so that's why I became a speedrunner, to get more of a challenge and to understand the game a little bit more. So that's why I specifically did it. But you don't have to take that route. Obviously, I would like everybody to take their time, because the more you would take your time and just experiment and just experience the game, you'll find out that you'll just become a better player. Because the more you like something, the more you'll pay attention to it. The more you pay attention to it, the more you'll learn about it subconsciously, because you're spending more time like actually acknowledging the game and you're enjoying it. So you want to learn more. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. I hope that really clicks in somebody's head, because I want you to really understand what I just said. And like I said again, if you have any other questions, just put it down in the comments. If you have a different opinion on how you feel about new players, what was your experience playing with the bow? All my bow people that have been watching me for a while, where are you at? You know, what is your experience? Are you still playing with the bow? Have you switched mains? Have I helped you? Have you put it down? Did you stop playing? Are you waiting for whiles? Just let me know in the comments. I wanted to make this video specifically just to talk to a certain group of people, because I feel like they need to hear this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all have an amazing day, and peace.